welcome to Mind of Andy. I'm Andy, and here I talk about whatever is on my mind. And what's been on my mind a lot, clearly, is Gossip Girl. And as I was editing, I was watching Friendly Space Ninja, and one of the videos that came up was his scathing review of the Gossip Girl reboot. And you know what? I found his hatred inspiring. And I thought to myself, I'm talking about the OG Gigi fashion. I might as well roast the reboot while we're at it. So yeah, that's what we're doing here today. We're roasting the atrocious fashion from the Gossip Girl reboot. So is it the second video I'm filming today? Maybe. And am I still sick? Maybe. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, I will not be sick anymore. Okay, so just as a PSA, we are roasting outfits from the 2 seasons of the very short-lived reboot. Although to be fair, I watched season 1, I think, and I never went back to it. So yeah, but that does not mean we cannot roast the terrible choices from both fashions. You know what? Filming 2 videos in a row may not be my smartest idea. Never mind though. Okay, the tiers are love it. Actually, what I was thinking about was to make the top tier worthy of the OG, but I did not find a look worthy of the OG. So the top tier is love it. Then we've got cute. Then we've got good concept, bad execution. There's a lot of that. Mid at best, no, and straight to jail. As for the characters we're going to be talking about, we're talking about the girlies and about Max, because everyone else is not really worthy of our attention. And now I think amongst the cast, there are 4 fashionable characters, ? And so I tried to sandwich everything so that we would start on a good note and we would end on a good note, because what is in between is kind of terrible. So first we've got Audrey Hope. Honestly, I think Audrey's styling is some of my favorite from the reboot. Like this wonderful outfit. I think it was amongst the outfits. It's from the first episode, I believe. So it was amongst the first outfits that we saw. And you know what? That's going to go straight to love it. I think by now it's fairly clear that I love myself a good uniform look. And I like her take on the uniform a lot. I feel like Audrey in general, you can clearly see that she was inspired by Blair Waldorf. I feel like they split Blair in between Audrey and Monet. And I think, would Blair wear this? No. I think even in 2021, where this was supposed to be happening, I don't think she'd do that. I would though, which makes sense. I wouldn't wear most of the things that Blair was wearing. I love myself a good oversized sweater with a pair of heels. There's just something about it that tickles my brain in all the right places. Is it the most fashion forward? Me, not really. But you know what? Sometimes simplicity is the best. And for me, it's most times. I absolutely love this look. And once the weather gets warmer, well, warm enough to, sport bare legs or those really, really thin stockings, I'm going to recreate it. Okay, another one from the same, yeah, it's the same category, essentially. But this one, I'm going to put into cute. Why? Okay, I think I like the sweater vest to be a bit longer or a bit shorter. I don't like the length of it currently. I do love the look. I love a good no pants look, although I feel like no pants looks are fun until you're having a conversation with someone and you can visibly see in their eyes that what they're thinking about is whether you're wearing pants or not. Now, should they be thinking about that? Not really. It's my business whether I'm wearing pants or not. But the one time that I think that scarred me, honestly, the person I was having a conversation with was one of my professors. Now, was he an absolute creep? Yes. Was it my fault? No, obviously. It's never your fault. It's always their fault. Nevertheless, since then, I feel very stressed about no pants looks. But you know what? 2025, I'm adding this to my list. I am going back to no pants looks because it's my damn business whether I want to wear pants or not. And all of you creeps can, disappear. The way Jenny said it, swerve off all the creeps, no weird vibes. Yeah, something like that. Let's go with it. Okay, next one. Oh, this one goes straight to love it. I think Audrey was also very inspired by Audrey Hepburn, which yeah, it's a bit on the nose. But I love her classic retro looks a lot. I feel she has a lot of lines that are reminiscent of the 50s and the 60s. But with Blair, usually those lines were reflected in dresses, whereas in Audrey's case, I feel like she's a lot more retro-coded when she's wearing pants. Now this look, I love it. Honestly, I think the only thing I would do differently for myself is I would put the shirt inside of the pants and make the jacket cropped because, yeah, I'm very, very adamant about not taking away the precious centimeters of the little height that I have. So that's the only thing I would change. Other than that, I love it. Honestly, Audrey's style is I don't think she's the most stylish character, but she is the character whose style I personally enjoy the most, obviously. Next one, it's another very 50s, very Audrey Hepburn in Sabrina. Although I feel like in, oh my god, Breakfast at Tiffany's, she also had similar looks. I'm going to put it into cute. I honestly think it's this is a timeless look. And I really appreciate that. I think it's nice to have, a capsule of what was trendy at a certain point in time in fashion. But ultimately, I don't think that there's anything better than a show that has managed to create a wardrobe so timeless that, 20 years after its premiere, girlies on Pinterest still are going to pin the looks. I feel like the first, let's say 5 seasons of Friends, ooh, my daughter, and they really made that work. And so I love a good timeless look. Obviously, once again, it should not come as a shock right now. I like experimental looks in other people a lot. When it comes to myself, it's, yeah, no. Okay. Also, I love how they were just hanging out at a bar, really openly. I know in the OG, they were drinking, obviously, but I feel like they were less often at bars, whereas here it's just who cares that you're 17? This dress is, See, personally, I'm not a fan of it. Whenever I see this see-through cutout, it just always makes me very stressed for the person because, my God, you're living your life on the edge. But it's a little black dress. I mean, how offensive you can be with a little black dress. Truly. Okay, this one. Judging by that reaction, I think I love it. We're ignoring Aki here. I have to say, Rosie bringing back Evan Mock into everyone's good graces after his how to put it nicely, sort of a wooden performance in the TV show was not on my 2024 bingo card, but you know what? I think they got him mainly because he was just really good looking. And I mean, I'm not arguing with that. And I think he's continuing on his acting journey. So maybe it was just the case of a bad first role. I'm hoping for that. really. So the man is just, I feel like he was giving me similar vibes to Nate Archibald in the sense, well, Chase Crawford is a significantly better actor. I was like, I don't think I need to listen to what you're saying. Your face is enough. Yeah, let's move on from the tangent. I absolutely love this dress. I think that slip-on dresses are amongst the best things that came out from the 90s. Not only are they elegant, they're incredibly comfortable, and I feel like they suit a lot of people. The coat is a coat. It's a good coat. It's not Blair Waldorf level of coat, but it doesn't offend me in any way. But the dress, there's just something really like a black slip-on. I do have a black slip-on. I kind of want to dabble in maybe a red one, although that feels very dangerous. I feel like red is the kind of color that just really makes people look at you, and you know, not always what I want. Okay, this one. Once again, let's ignore Aki. I'm not sure if this is still season 1. It could be season 2, honestly. I like the shoes. She wears them a lot. How do I feel about the pants? I don't like the coat. You know what? This says good concept, bad execution, I fear. I don't like the coat. These sort of pants are very, they're difficult. They're difficult to pull off. I think they're difficult for anyone to pull off. They're difficult for short people to pull off. That's for sure. I think I do have a pair or two myself. They do look good with heels. Now, I don't know if they do look good with these particular shoes and then these tights. I really hate the coat. The coat is very PLL coded. Like, if you told me the coat specifically was purchased in 2011, I would believe you. So, not really a huge fan of it. But for the pants and the shoes, without the tights, without the terrible coat, I could see it working. I could. Okay, this one. She is giving very much, I'm a toddler. Love it. Love my fellow toddlers. Although today I have lipstick on, so I look a bit older than usually. Yay. Probably would I still get carded? You know what? Very likely. Okay. I love, once again, the shoes. To my mom's horror, I absolutely love the chunky shoe. And since I got my first pair, which was ages ago at this point, she has been very sad about that choice of mine. But, well, one of the perks of being an adult, you get to make those choices. As for the rest, we can't really see what she's wearing. I believe it's her typical combo of like an oversized sweater. The coat is okay. Honestly, the only thing that is rubbing me the wrong way about this look is the pigtails. Like, I feel like she already looks so young. Let's put it into cute. Okay. I don't like white tights. White tights are very going to kindergarten. And while I enjoy a good uniform fashion moment, the kindergartner looks, I didn't like them on Blair and I don't like them on Audrey either. Apart from the tights, the look isn't bad on its own, but, you know what, switch up the colors, and we're going to put it into good concept, bad execution. And that is definitely a me thing, in the sense that the white tights and the light shoes, I just, it scares me, honestly. I feel like I'm getting hives. Let's continue. Oh, this one I hate. I really hate it. I hate the shoes. I hate them. And okay. Do I hate it, or is it a good concept that was badly executed? I don't know. What I do know is I don't like the length of the pieces, and I really don't like the shoes. I don't think she looks tragic. There's something about me saying that word where I want to go French on it. I shouldn't. She does not look like a tragedy walking around. Julian standing next to her on the other hand. Okay, mid at best. It's not a travesty, but I also don't think it's a good thing. I hate her hair. That is 100% from the second season. Something happened and the hair just, like, they lost the plot. I mean, they lost the plot in general, but her hair looked awful in the second season. Now, I do think that the actress gained a bit of weight between season 1 and season 2. And the only reason why I'm mentioning it is because I think they didn't take that into consideration when they were styling her. Because when I was looking at pictures from the second season, this is the only one I pulled because the looks were really nothing. And I would like Audrey to stay as one of the more stylish characters of the we're avoiding this word, of the awful or atrocious reboot. Nevertheless, I don't think that they got the clothing pieces in the correct sizes. And I think I mentioned it in the season 2 of the GG review that, GG, that's the, okay, SNSD subunit. Sorry, my head is spinning. I was just talking about K-pop. Never mind, back to this. I mentioned it in the previous Gossip Girl fashion review that I cannot really get behind the idea that these ridiculously rich, extremely fashion conscious teenagers would be walking around in clothes that are not properly fitted. Maybe if Audrey's character was not all about fashion, etc., I could believe it. I'm not really believing that. Apart from the fact that I think that something is wrong with the fit, I don't really think it's bad. So I'm going to put it into good concept, bad execution, because something is wrong with the tailoring. I love the bag. I love a small bag that like fits two things. I just feel like it's very liberating to be walking around with just your phone, a mirror, and lipstick. I hate Julian. I mean, I hate her character and her fashion choices. I think because of the fact that I hate her character, it's really difficult for me to judge her fashion without that playing a part in it. I also am not a very sporty person. I'm not a streetwear person. So the way I'm trying to kind of think about whether the outfit is good, I'm trying to picture it on someone like Zendaya or Gigi Hadid, because I know that streetwear, when they do it, I like it. I still don't think I would like this one. She wears a lot of those freaking boots and I freaking hate them because most of them have a kitten heel. That is one of the few things that really piss me off whenever I watch movies from the 50s or the 60s, is the love for the kitten heel. Can talk. Or maybe I'm just refusing to pronounce it because I hate it so much. Who knows? Kitten heels are an atrocity. Maybe they're comfortable. Don't know. Never tried them. They look awful. I hate that. I hate this. Biker shorts, they look good. I think that these ones are too much in the hot pants territory. I don't think the proportions are, no, this is going to mid at best. I'm sorry. I'm going to be saying that a lot. Okay, this is one of the looks of Julian that I actually don't hate. Because of that, I'm going to put it into cute. Yes. Once again, we're seeing a pattern, an oversized look. I'm prone to it. There's just something so comfy about that. And once again, no pants look. I love that. I used to really love over-the-knee boots, although they're just really complicated in the sense that I feel like finding a pair of boots that actually stays over the knee is really difficult. At least it was always very difficult for me. Although to be fair, I kind of figured out what the problem was, and the problem was obviously the fact that I'm too short. But I got myself 2 pairs in Korean. Would you believe they actually stay over the knees? But I love a good over the knees look. I feel like they kind of went out of fashion. I think we maybe see a bit more of the leather ones, but the suede ones, definitely you don't see them as often. And I have to say, I get my fix of over the knee boots that are not leather in K-pop. I think K-pop is never going to give up on those, and I'm very happy about that. And I'm very happy that there's at least one look of this awful person that I can enjoy. No, I hate those are like, that's not over the knee, that's like thigh high. Even higher than that actually. I hate the oversized thigh-high boots. I hate it. It looks like, I don't actually know what it looks like. It looks like you're swollen. That's what it looks like. Or it looks like your kid playing in your mom's closet, which not really a look we're going for. We're ignoring Audrey because this is in between scenes. It's fairly certain it's the half of this look that she's wearing here. Maybe not, who knows? No, I hate it. I hate it. This is the kind of no pants look that I absolutely abhor. And I just think I don't think there's a person who could pull it off. Like, put it on Zendaya and I would still be like, no, I'm afraid that's a no. Okay, see, I feel like this is where my lack of love for streetwear becomes a problem. Because I don't think the look is that awful. I don't really understand the layers and the lengths of the layers. I'll say that. Again, picture Zendaya. I don't know, Gigi Hadid. I think I still... You know what? I'm going to put it into good concept, bad execution, because I do think that the sweatpants look with an elegant coat does look good. I don't think this particular outfit with it looks good though. But again, it's Julian, so what's new? Okay, this one. Oh my god. What is going on here? Is that a sweater? It looks like a sweater. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't know why. It makes me feel uneasy. I think I kind of hate the way the sweater or dress looks. Oh, I know what I hate. Okay, I got it. I think the whole point of wearing thigh-high boots or over-the-knee boots or even over-the-knee socks is the idea of having the peekaboo moment of your thigh. I don't get wearing them with something that covers your legs. Like, just wear tights at this point. I think I really dislike that. And I don't like the way the coat lays over the... Oh, I don't like it. I don't like... You know what? I might throw it into no, actually. No. Okay, so we're back to the look that we were ignoring previously. And I wish we could ignore it for a bit longer. The whole like boots with the bikers, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. Yeah, no. Let's put it into mid at best, because I think if you... Hell, you know what? Keep the bomber. But like, get her a pair of sneakers and it would not be bad. But this way, I just... Also, the proportions are all off. I think that's my main issue with her outfits. No, actually, my main issue with her outfits is she's supposed to be the it girl. I'm like, honey, how did you become an it girl with that terrible fashion sense? Okay, now this may, I don't know, is it controversial? It may be offensive. I hate a fanny pack moment. I hate it. And I think every one in, let's say, 10,000 fanny pack looks can look okay. This is not amongst those lucky ones. This is a straight to jail moment because honestly, I'd put it into no. But once again, she is the it girl. She is the trendsetter. She is the queen of Constance. What do you mean? This is what a queen of Constance is wearing. I'm getting heated. I really hate Julian's fashion. Okay, this. Oh, see, now this is going to be controversial. I hate the Louis Vuitton pattern. I hate it. I don't know if it's because I genuinely just dislike the pattern on its own. It's possible. Or because of the fact that it's a very, oh, dogs are barking. It's a very nouveau riche thing to do. And I can't. And then I think you've got so many counterfeit versions of it that it's just, I think it cheapens the original pattern for me. And I really don't like it. Like if I see suitcases with it or whatever, I'm just, there is a part of me that cringes at that. And I know it's controversial. I know it's a popular pattern. I can't. I cannot. I tried, can't. Back to this. Okay, I did say with this look that if she paired it with sneakers, I could accept it. Still feels like a mid look. See, now this, I would prefer the bomber to be a bit more oversized, but I'm going to put it into good concept, bad execution, because I think throw the bag away, burn it for all I care, and make the bomber more oversized. And honestly, it's an okay outfit. The reason remains the same. It's the damn fanny pack. That's all I'm saying about it. This is very pirate wench. Kind of makes me want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean. No. No, I don't think Queen Bee of Constance should look like a pirate wench, you know? Actually, that's offensive to pirate wenches. They're a lot more stylish than this, truly. Let's continue this terrible journey. My God. Okay, I mentioned this before. I hate a dropped waist look. I think it's a look that looks good on maybe 1% of the population. Also, dropped waist and a high-low. It's just, I think a lot of this would be a lot more acceptable if she was not supposed to be the reigning queen. Also, she's supposed to be like a famous influencer. Who is she influencing with this? Truly. I feel like someone should influence her to not wear these awful pieces. My God, truly. Okay, this one. Another controversial opinion. What happened with opinion here? They're called the tabbies, right? Tabby shoes. I don't like them. They remind me too much of hooves. And like, I know the story behind them. And I know that they're, well, not that they were not actually inspired by hooves, but by, was it Japanese fashion back, in the day? One thing is that they remind me of hooves. Another thing is I keep thinking of the toes being separated, and anything that makes me think of feet immediately just is a no-no. Anything that makes me think of toes being separated, just no. I just feel very uncomfortable. Forgetting that, I honestly think, like, I wouldn't wear it. I'm going to put it into good concept, bad execution, because I think that the jacket should be the same length as the shirt. Change that, and honestly, it's a cute look. Like, that's the street wear I can get behind. The damn kitten heel. I'm actually getting pissed off. No, girly, no. Straight to jail. Oh, okay, the teacher. The teacher who was stalking her students and taking pictures of them in their underwear to turn them into better people. I swear to God. The plot of the reboot is wild. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be generous. I'll put it into good concept, bad execution. I think if the pants were tailored differently, this would not be an offensive look. I don't sound convinced. I'm not sure I am. So we're just going to scroll. Okay, this one, I feel like I need another tier that is just, You know what, maybe let's put it into mid at best. Now that I think about it, shouldn't mid at best and good concept, bad execution be switched? But I feel like mid at best, like these looks, they're really not good. Okay, I don't mind what is happening here. I think because of the fact that the actress who plays the teacher, she was actually younger than most of the cast playing the students. I think they were trying to overcompensate for that by giving her clothes that were a bit, made for people who were slightly, maybe a bit, maybe very much older. I don't really like the color combo. I don't really like anything that is happening. Honestly, I think if you threw away, you know what, keep the shoes. If you threw away the cardigan and just left the button up and made it white, like that would be a perfectly fine look, but with the way it is, no. Okay, Monet. So I think she's one of the better dressed characters. I think her style is essentially Clueless combined with Blair Waldorf. I hate the back. I hate the back. I hate it. Let's get a bit closer. Honestly, I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's great either. But you know what? The bar is damn low, so let's put it into cute. Yes. This one. I love the shoes. I want to get a pair of shoes like this. If my knees let me do that. My stomach just rumbled. I hope you didn't hear that. Then again, I just did bring it to your attention anyway, didn't I? Okay. Tweed is such a difficult material to pull off in the sense that I think it's a fabric that pretty much is a good concept, bad execution a lot of the times because I think it's difficult for it to lay well over the body. Still, honestly, this is not bad. I wish her legs weren't bare. Like, give her socks. Honestly, give her socks. That's what I want her to wear. But, you know what? This is not offensive. Not offensive. But I want the socks. I don't like the legs being bare. I feel like if you pair something as thick as tweed and then your legs are bare, it's a bit confusing. So, good concept, bad execution. Okay, we're ignoring Julian because we already put this look here. Again, fanny pack. This one, that's cute. It's very clueless. Very clueless coded. I love it. I love it. Once again, why are her legs bare? Honestly, I've never been like a huge champion for socks, but I think I'm turning into one right now. Could be because I'm cold, actually. You know what? I might reach for my blanket. I got my blanket with me. Blankets are very important, especially during the winter time, although I don't really know if I can call it winter. Like it was snowing and then there was a storm and I'm very confused by where our planet is going. But no, yeah, climate change, what is that? Certainly not happening. Okay. Let's go. I don't, Are these socks or are these shoes? I know I've been praying for socks here, but not these socks or shoes. Sock shoes are difficult as well. I don't know if it's the way she's posing that is making me dislike the way the outfit fits. I think it's a mid at best, in the sense that I don't think it's the most offensive thing we have seen. Hello, Julian again. I don't want to look at it longer though. Luna and Monet. Oh, the damn LV. Jesus. Okay, see, I know, once again, I was praying for socks, and isn't this the classic case of be careful what you wish for? I hate it. I hate it. These are not the sandals that you pair with socks. I feel like if you want to pair socks with sandals, the sandals need to be platformed. For some reason, it just makes sense then. This, I really don't like it. Also, I think I just scratched my cheek. And like, my nails are short. They're usually not as short as this. I feel like I usually go for longer nails because if you look at my hands, they're not very big. My hands are the size of, I would say, my 7-year-old student's hands, something like this. Which, yes, an odd way to compare, but I needed something. And so I feel like if I have short nails, they just make me look like a little kid just playing at school. And you know what? I don't mind that often, but like, if you go out into the world and you need to do an adult thing, like go to a bank or to the municipality to fix something, it's just, they treat you a lot better if you look like you can actually, you know, pay taxes and everything. Okay, enough with the nail tangent and the chubby little fingers. We're looking at Monet, and Ooh, is that a good concept that was just badly executed? Or is that... I can't. The sandals and the socks, it's... Oh, Mike, sorry. It's a no. It's a no, 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 no. Now this one, okay. This is giving if Hogwarts uniforms were stylish. And considering the fact that the green would be the color of my house in Hogwarts, I kind of love it. I kind of love it. I also love it with the red hair. Once again, green is the color for reds. You know, it's red for brunettes and blue for blondes. I love it. Genuinely, I think this shade of green is absolutely beautiful, and I think it suits her skin tone so well. I would wear this. Would I wear it outside of Hogwarts? I don't know. But in Hogwarts, watch me do that. Okay, this one, I'm going to put it into cute because I love everything that is happening from the skirt up. The skirt, when I first saw this photo, I kind of was hoping that those were shorts. And I think I would really prefer it with shorts. Now, this is just a skin-tight, really, really short black skirt. And I think it's a bit too short. Once again, the proportions of the outfit are a bit off. If we were to change the skirt for like a slightly longer one or a pair of shorts, I would absolutely love it. What do you call this hat? Is it a busboy hat? I swear to God, like, things don't sound like real words anymore. Anyways, a lot of the Bratz dolls were wearing them, and I loved that on them. I love the swag. I know that there's this whole thing about like color analysis, blah, 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 and I'm fairly certain that Monet would be put, considering how amazing she looked in the green, I'm guessing she is one of the deeper seasons. So technically speaking, this hair color should not really work. There is something about a person with like skin tone that is somewhere in that range. So like let's say a light golden to like an olive tone, having hair that is not far from their skin color, that just tickles my brain in the right way. Like, I always call it the Beyonce blonde, where her hair is really not far off from her skin. I love it. I love it. That was like one of the main reasons I decided to go blonde. So color analysis be damned. I love this hair on her. Okay, this one. I think I will choose to ignore what is happening under the cardigan, and I will focus simply on the beautiful blue boots, the beret, yes, and the cardigan, and I'm going to say it's cute. I think blue is such... I don't really wear blue all that often. I mean, I don't really wear colors or... Oh, la, 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 la. I'm losing my mind, and my daughter's looking at me. Yes, yes, mother's lost the plot, but it's because of the reboot here. I don't wear blue a lot. If I decide to wear a color, it's going to be probably a shade of pink, green, like a navy. A navy I can get behind, but she looks cute. I feel like it's a very winter bitch outfit, and you know what? I think I could try this look. I could. Would I pull it off? That's a different question. I am coming to the conclusion that I have decided to talk about way too many looks for such a mediocre show. Anyways, this one. That's cute. I kind of don't like the coat, I have to say. But other than that, it's cute. And I love the red boots. Like, again, I don't use the word cunty often. And this is the second time I'm using it today. First, it was to describe Winter's bob during Whiplash. But yes, that seems like the accurate descriptor for these boots. Like, oh my God. I feel like once you put those on, nothing can faze you, truly. Okay, this one. Ooh, I kind of hate the flower. Once again, I feel like the skirt is too short, but we do get socks. Her legs are not bare. I hate the headband as well. I'm going to put it into good concept, bad execution, because honestly, this is very reminiscent of what Blair used to wear. But I feel like the length of the pieces and the accessories would have to be adjusted. Okay, Zoya. Zoya was... I'm sorry, why was Zoya for... No, she was not 13, she was 14. Why was Zoya 14 and hooking up with a guy who was like 17 or 18? It's so funny because the show clearly like tried to be more normal in terms of, you know, a romance with your teacher, for example, and actually portrayed for what it is, which is abusive. And yet it seems like they still haven't learned all of their lessons because honestly, what do you have in common with a 14-year-old when you're 17 or 18? Like, it's not a large difference, and yet it is colossal when we're talking about, you know, those time periods in your life. So it's just, it's yucky. And then Obi was just, you know how I feel about Dan? If you're new here, I hate Dan. I hate Dan with burning passion. I feel like Obi makes me like Dan. That's how I feel about him as a character, honestly. Okay, back to Zoya and her look. I pulled how many looks for Zoya? Not many. That's because I feel like she is a one-trick pony. But I pulled this one specifically because I love the reference to Little Jay's uniform in season 1. I honestly think... I kind of wish it was paired with something else. So I'm going to put it into good concept, bad execution. But this type of dress really reminds me of Sailor Moon again. I think Usagi wears a lot of dresses like this. And I like the callback. I do think I prefer Jenny's version on her. I think it was tailored a bit differently, and I think I preferred that tailoring. But generally, not bad, not bad. Okay, now another thing about Zoya is that Whitney Peak, is that the actress? She is the youngest of the cast. And she looks young, which, like, yes, you know, you have a show about teenagers where an actor actually looks like a teenager. I think she was like 19 or 20. Anyways, is that Obi creeping behind her? Thing is, she really looks young. And once again, when I think of the fact she was supposed to be hooking up with Obi, it's just, ugh, seriously, it makes me sick. Other than that, I don't think Zoya is like the most stylish character. I don't think she is supposed to be one though. Like what she's wearing here is, it's okay. I would prefer the socks to be black. Is that enough to put it into good concept, bad execution? Let's say it is. I don't want to be mean to her. She was like, she went through enough. Okay, this one. Honestly, this is like not bad. I'm looking at the other looks that we have for her. I don't want to trash her all the way, but you know what? I think this is actually going to go into cute, because for who Zoya is as a character, I think it works. Like, this is what I do truly picture her going to school in and looking good while doing that. Once again, I think it's reminiscent of Little J. And I like the lines of the outfit a lot more than in this one. Yes. Okay, this one is... See, it feels weird calling this an outfit. Like, it's giving... I'm walking my dog. No, it's not bad. But considering like everything else that we have here, kind of feels like a stretch. But maybe let's just put it into mid at best. Because yes, this is a dog walking outfit. A good dog walking outfit, but a dog walking outfit. Say dog one more time. Okay, this one. I don't mind how she looks. She's 14, you know? So, no. Which kind of makes me feel bad because I like this look on her, but she's 14. Can we pull it up to good concept, bad execution, wear it when you're 17 or 18? I mean, we can. It's my ranking. I can do whatever I want, right? Right? Luna. Luna, I think, was, alongside Max and Monet, I guess, one of the better characters. And genuinely, I think Luna and Max are the most stylish characters, which may be hard to believe looking at this outfit. We're bringing back the issue of super leggy people wearing super short things that make them appear even more leggy. I'm jealous. But I think if you look at her in her more flowy outfits, she looks better in them. I think this is a... I'm thinking... Okay, I was going to put it into good concept, bad execution. But knowing what Luna is capable of, I think this may be a mid at best, actually. And same with this one here. This is a mid at best outfit. I think it does nothing for her, but more specifically, I think it tells you nothing about her personality. And I don't think it's really cohesive. Like these two looks, I don't think they're cohesive with the rest of her looks. So yes. Now this one. This one is going to go into good concept, bad execution. I mentioned before with a couple of Blair looks that I do love a cape moment. I hate the LV bag, obviously. I just think that this would look significantly better if this was a midi skirt. Change the skirt for a midi one, and I think I could even forgive the bag, truly. I think it would go into love it then. But with the way things are, no. I do love the boots. I feel like a good pair of beige boots is, yeah. Okay, this one is gonna go into love it. I really love the fact that Luna has a very feminine, very flowy, she pulls a lot of inspiration from the 70s. She's her style is very, like, it contrasts her personality a lot, and I love when that happens. Because like in Monet's case, I think she dresses the way you'd expect someone with her personality to dress, and I love how Luna is essentially a wolf in sheep's clothing, because she just looks so sweet and so nice, and she is really not. I love it. I love the color palette, which may be shocking. I do love a monochrome look that is made of light colors. I just am too anxious to wear that. I just feel like I would spill something on myself immediately, or like someone would spill something on me. And again, when you work with kids, actually when you work with kids and when you have animals, light colors, not really the wisest choice to make. I love it. Honestly, it's a very simple look. Again, I think you could argue that this is a no pants look as well. I love the way she looks, and I love her hair. It's just, oh, Luna she was done dirty. Okay, this one. I'm going to put it into good concept, bad execution, because I feel like I like the pieces separately. Yes, even the boots, sue me. I mean, especially if you like see them next to these ones. But I just don't like how it looks all together, and that could be the fault of the photo, honestly, because this is clearly a behind the scenes one. But I just feel like something is, maybe both of these pieces are just too thick, and that's why they don't lay well on each other. Yeah, I see the vision, just not this vision. This is pure 70s look. Okay, this is gonna go into cute. I think it's one of the kind of darker looks that she pulls. I love it. She is just, that's the thing, she is effortlessly stylish. That's the thing about Luna. I think Luna and Max, spoiler, Max, yes, he's the other super stylish character. I think they're the only ones that truly exude the vibe of the OG, in the sense that I don't look at them and I don't see characters that were forced to dress the way the OGs dressed, but characters who still have that rich, stylish, it girl, it boy vibe naturally. And I think that's what the rest of the cast really misses, or missed, because, you know, the reboot is dead and buried. Okay, well, we didn't really lose much with that. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. Luna, I just had the thought, there is something about Luna that reminds me of Lily. I think the effortless elegance, the idea that she just has her shit together, which I think in Luna's case, she actually did have her shit together. So kudos to her for that. She just looks like her room is clean, her apartment is clean. But simultaneously, she does not look like a sad beige TikTok mom. She still has a personality, is what I mean. I love it. And once again, the flair of the pants, 70s. 70s are not really my favorite fashion decade. I'd argue that the 80s are my least favorite decade, hands down. My stomach's rumbling again. Oh, you're going to finish soon. 70s, there are a few trends from that moment that I enjoy, but most of it is a bit too hippie for me. This, however, is a way that I could approach the 70s, truly. She looks stunning. I want to be her when I grow up. We're really speedrunning through the second half. Okay, 10 looks to go. This one, I'm going to put it into cute because I love the dress on her. Again, we don't really see her in such stark, dark tones a lot. I hate the jacket. I hate it with the dress. I also don't like the fact that this is silver and this is gold, kind of makes my eye twitch, and not in a good way. And yes, there are good eye twitches, like when the date is 7-11 or 11 of the 7th. Ooh, that's a good eye twitch. This, not necessarily. I love the dress. Once again, I love the dreamy see-through. A lot of her looks, they have like a very romantic vibe or ethereal vibe. And I really live for that. Which again, I think it really works in her because of how tall and statuesque she is. I love Luna. I kind of want to watch the reboot just so I can stare at her and Audrey and Max. That's the thing. Sometimes I can just watch the most terrible piece of media just so I can look at pretty people. Like, that's what I do a lot on Pinterest. It really calms me down. I feel like it's the way people with OCD like looking at, you know, perfectly aligned things, etc. I like that as well, obviously. But what really calms my OCD down is looking at people who are just aesthetically pleasing. Truly. So I can spend like hours just scrolling Pinterest being like, oh yes, you're so pretty. I feel so good right now. But there is a limit to what I can do. Lily Collins is one of my favorite faces ever. Very, you know, Audrey Hepburn coded and everything. I tried watching Emily in Paris just so I could stare at Lily Collins. Could not do that. I saw one clip from season 1 when she goes, bonjour, and I was like, no, I'm out. That's my limit. But the reboot, maybe I could put myself through that again, just for Luna, Max, and Audrey. Okay, this look, it's a cape. You know what? I'm going to put into Love It. And I think because of the fact that the cape is has this kind of larger than life quality, and because of the thigh-high boots, I think it balances out the length of the skirt. And I think the fact that the skirt is flowy also helps. She looks so good. Do I want a cape? Or is it a poncho? Regardless. And the tones, oh, honestly, I really want to be her when I grow up, but I think first I would have to grow, which I've been trying to do for a while. I have failed many times. Okay, Max. Obviously, Max was, I was about to say a discount Czech bass. Hot take though, I think Max is a significantly less toxic character than Chuck was. And I appreciate the fact that they made the, you know, in-house playboy not really into toxic masculinity at all. I really appreciate that, truly. Now, a lot of the times you could see the Chuck Bass influence. This is very Chuck Bass kindergarten party. So I'm just going to put it in a no. Because no. But Max is honestly, I think he's the only guy on the show that is stylish, which is, honestly, if you think about the OG, wasn't Chuck also the only guy who was doing anything fashion-wise? Okay, this one. Ooh, we know how I feel about yellow, huh? I also hate the fabric. Like, this needs to be ironed expeditiously. I'm just going to put it into, no, I'm sorry, it's the color. It's the color. Okay, but this one. I don't like Constance uniforms for men. However, I think that's one thing that the reboot did better than the OG is that they have a bit more flavor. I mean, as much flavor as like beige pants can have. But what Max is doing with his uniform, I approve of. Truly. Like, he looks good. And his personality is shining through. And I don't like the sweater, but it's not as atrocious as this one. So there's an improvement. Yeah. Aki, my God, you are so pretty. Like, wow. Honestly, thanks, Rosie, for bringing him back. Truly. So I've been screen recording for 59 minutes. Haha, yay, amazing. Okay, next look of Max. I am conflicted. Okay, I'm going to put it into cute. I love a turtleneck under a sweatshirt or a sweater. I love that look. I don't know how I feel about their attempts to revive bomber jackets. Still, I mean, listen, with everything else that was happening in the show, we're ignoring Aki again. I mean, we can look at his pretty face and the hair. Amazing. This look of Max, are you going to be surprised that I'm going to put it into Love It? I feel like it's the classic look that I can get behind, because sometimes I feel like when men dress in a very classic way, there's something finance bro about it. I don't do finance, and I don't like finance bros, so sometimes irks me the wrong way. This is just pristine. He looks so good, truly. Okay, this one, oh, I love the shoes. Shockingly, I kind of hate the yellow, and I really don't like the color of the pants. Okay, let's put it into good concept, bad execution, because I wish the color palette was slightly different. Okay. I kind of hate this cut of pants. I kind of do. No. Okay. This is gonna go to mid at best. He still doesn't look all that bad. This one, oh, he looks, once again, my God. Wait, is that the same? No, it's a different look. He looks just, he gives me the vibes of Gregory Peck in Roman Holidays. And that is one of the highest form of compliments a man can get from me. It's either that or Patrick Swayze from Dirty Dancing, also highest form of praise. It's just, ugh. He looks like he smells good. Not in the like sexual way. It's the same way Luna looks like she just, always smells good and has her shit together. Max doesn't look like he has his shit together. He does look like he has a clean house. I clearly should be finishing. Okay, last look. I hate the pants. I hate the pants. This makes him look like a grandpa. I hate it. No. Okay, we did it. Yes, way too many minutes for the mediocrity. That was the reboot. But here's the ranking. You know what? Ultimately, I mean, granted, I did pull the looks that I was like, I'm not going to be too cruel about them. It's not that bad. Dare I say the fashion was better than the plot itself? Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. I think this is the only video I will be making regarding the reboot. Ranking ships and characters and all of that, nah, I'm not putting myself through that. But I will definitely put myself through the remaining 3 seasons of Gossip Girl. In fact, season 3 is pretty much ready to go. So that's probably one of the next videos that you'll be seeing. And as for other ones, who knows? Truly, I was about to shoot a TBD ship ranking. My daughter is preparing herself to start yelling. Anyways, I was thinking about doing a TBD ship ranking. I started filming it and I hated it. So I was like, okay, we're abandoning that. So from now on, you know what? The only thing you can be sure of is that there's an upload on Friday. As for everything else, I mean, I guess till I reach season 6 of Gossip Girl, you can be sure of the fashion reviews. As for everything else, we shall see. Let's say I'll be just as predictable as the weather is with our wonderful, climate crisis and everything. Okay, yeah, I've been talking for way too long. We'll see each other in the next one. Like, subscribe, and let me know how you de-stress your mind, or let me know what's been on your mind and how much you hated the Gossip Girl reboot. See you in the next one. Bye bye. I'm really hungry. I need to eat now.